In this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step guide to getting clients with cold emails faster than you ever thought was possible. You might tried cold emails before, you might looked into it, you might have not cold email, but a client acquisition channel that's not as profitable as you like. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through step-by-step how to do it, how to optimize it, and how to scale it to get the results that you truly want. So there's two things you need to do to get clients with emails. First, you need to subscribe to the channel. Secondly, you need to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so now we got that. Let's get started. So firstly, when sending cold email, it's super duper crucial that you understand your ICP, meaning ideal candidate prospect. That means you cannot send the same email to, let's say, someone selling ketchup, car salesman, realtor, management consultant, dentist, chiropractor. Like all of these people have different needs, different pain points. So you need to be super thorough and decisive as of who you can truly help. If you have a service that helps all of them, well, then you need to be very strategic with how you position yourself. But you need to understand your ICP so you can understand their pain point. Because when it comes to email, you only talk about the pain point all the time. That's the number one step to getting more clients. You need to understand your ICP so you can understand their pain point. Another thing, well, of course, budget and decision maker. But if you understand the ICP, you're gonna know for a fact that the decision makers also want to make a call to invest in your service. So make sure you reach out to that person. Another thing is you need to attract prospects automatically, meaning you need to have a process that does this automatically for it, because you don't have time to spend sending one email that takes 3 to 5 minutes per day. That means like you send 100 emails, which is basically nothing in today's email day and age. It won't get you any results. You will go bankrupt sooner than you know it. So you need to have a system that works for you. It can be, you can use different platforms to send emails as well, because you can connect email to follow up and swoosh in and send in between if you get an inbound lead, for example. Super good way, super high leverage for it. If you want this done for you to have an automated system, then book a call down below. Okay, let's proceed. When you send the emails, you can offer such things that makes your reciprocity level even higher, meaning you provide so much value to cold email, they're like, oh shit, this guy knows his thing. He can help me as well get these results. One example could be sending landing pages, sending lead magnet, or even retargeting them. And how you can do that is, well, you implement AI as a follow-up, as a sequence. You perhaps heard of Lovable. You can spit up a super quick lead magnet in Lovable in an automatic manner, just if you have the right automatizations intact. You don't always need to, but this is a super good way. I've seen most successful campaigns being delivered throughout. You need to be able to qualify prospects automatically using automated form scoring questions or email replies filtered to unfit leads. So meaning you cannot send emails to anyone and expect them to be qualified in order to buy your service. You need to do the due diligence before, so you know for a fact when you send out the email that this person is qualified. How you do that is you make sure that you have a filtration criteria once you're collecting the leads. How I like to do this is starting from a headcount, meaning for my service, I usually target somewhere between 5 to 50 headcount, and I don't target solopreneurs, which is the biggest one, like entrepreneurs starting out. And that's for the reason that they can't afford my services. And if I see someone having a headcount of 5 and also see that they are spending money on ads, or I see they have a job posting for an SDR, for example, then I know for a fact they are financially stable. They have a budget to invest. They know that they need to invest in order to achieve growth, which is what I can help them with my cold email services. That means they have super high buying intent. They are super qualified, and they can basically proceed in my sales pipeline. So that's an ideal candidate for my offer. And the other side would be someone starting out, don't have a team, don't even have a website, don't run ads. Kind of long shot, taking into consideration that this person would invest in building a super big email infrastructure that will provide them clients profitably. Yes, that can be the case. Yes, it has worked, but the majority of the time, I'd rather to be safe than sorry and placing my leads where I know that they can have the highest ROI. So with this, the process I walked through, you will have an automated qualifications. Budget-wise, you can't really know budget straight off, so you need to make some sort of a qualified decision, which is, well, do you see that they run ads? That's a very good buy interpretation. And timeline, can be quite hard, depends on which niche you are between, because some niches operate within quarters and even half years momentums. So this comes down to a niche specific example. But ultimately, the most crucial thing when it comes to cold email is pain points. You need to understand the pain points of your ICB, because if you don't understand your pain point and if you don't talk about their pain point, you will most likely not be able to sell your service through cold email. Because just imagine, a cold email is like straight off, no one requested your service, no, they don't even know about you when you sell this cold email. So you're basically taking their time of day to get them to provide their attention to you. And the only way to them to provide their attention to you is if you talk about something that they care about. For example, all businesses want to get more sales. If you can help them to get more sales, well, that's of interest to them. But if you talk about something irrelevant, that will not cut through the noise. So stay relevant, talk about the pain point, and you will have an even higher successful email campaign. And then also, I think I see a lot of agencies not doing is having automating book call sequences or even calendar links. Like they send 5 emails back and forth trying to decide a time to talk. Super time wasted, super not efficient, no leverage whatsoever. If they're interested, ask them about their time and send your calendar link as well, or have them send your calendar link. That makes it super simple, a one, maximum 2-step book a call sequence, because as soon as you have interest, you want to book a call straight off. You don't want to wait a week or 2, because once again, the longer you wait, the colder the lead gets, the more it decays. So it's not going to be any good. So that's why you need to have a system with tips and pre-filled slots that make sure that you have a confirmation call, but also make sure that you can nurture them while they're booking. That's why having a calendar set up as Calendly, a CRM, or a cal.com is super crucial, because you can nurture them, meaning you will have a higher closing rate when you send out, when they book a call. So when you send out all this nurturing sequence, it will do you super good. And once again, when you get on the call, they are now booked a call, you need to provide value. You need to share insight. You need to share quick wins. You need to share relevant case studies to build their trust. You can't only have a call and talk about weather. You need to be super authoritative. You need to have a sales process intact. You need to establish dominance as how you can help them. For example, I usually take up the Sebastian Kale example. Like we built a super big email infrastructure for him, and then he scaled super high, meaning he gets fully booked. And due to he is so fully booked and have qualified prospects in his calendar, well, then he can decline clients that wants to work with him, due to he knows that, okay, if this call doesn't close, well, the next one's going to pay more. Why should I price drop myself if there's an objection, for example? That's super good. Like, this is a super good case study, and he does a super good job. Another case study is Asim. He spent 8K a month on ads, and now he spends nothing on ads because he's the email or outbound infrastructure and generate 85K a month. So ad spend was here. We decreased that, and now his revenue is even higher. So it went like this, his business. Even lower money spent and even more money made. So dream scenario. So one thing I would also like to do is demonstrate the ROI. For example, I provide my client with leads or sales meetings, which they close. And without me, they wouldn't even gotten these deals. So that's straight off, like that's how it works. So I show them the ROI. Okay, you invest in this, the email infrastructure, and that will give you this results. And the ROI looks like X, Y, Z in regards to numbers 1, 2, 3 that you just gave me. So then it becomes, okay, super clear, super tangible as to why they should move forward and actually get them the results they want. Because one thing is 100% sure, if they don't move forward and if they don't do anything, then they will have the same results that they are at right now. And the reason they booked a call is because they want to get a certain results. You see how it makes sense having an ROI calculator and show them the impact and the revenue increasement of your services. You should absolutely do this yourself. So when you close deals, have the offer super simple and understandable. Don't make it complex and make sure that you add this, all this small stuff. However, what you can do is upsell and next step selling. Meaning they buy your flagship offer, your core offer that you pitched them initially, but you can upsell them later down the line to a more premium service of yours, or maybe sell them on a one-on-one coaching, or build them something in addition to, if you had an AI infrastructure in place that you have from a previous client that you can see this client can benefit from, because that doesn't make you extra work. It only makes you more money because it's not time spent. It's a high leverage sell. You would still get the client. They would still buy what you have to offer, but now you can get even more money from the same client, which is super crucial for agency. So by having that, and then also you systemize sales, repeats, and automated flows, meaning you need to have systemizations in place in order to make sure that this runs like a waterfall. You need to have some sort of AI personalization, like anything, for example, or GPT sheets, for example. Make can work well. You need to have the sending software, either instantly or sparkly, because trust me, you cannot do this by hand. It's human impossible to do this and other things simultaneously. And then, of course, you need to optimize and see what works, what doesn't work, what do I need to fix, like which part of the sales process is not as good as I want it to be. Because when you know what not work and fix that, so if everything is watertight, then your system gets full with consistent booked calls. So if you want a done-for-you cold email system that books high-ticket calls reliably, then book a call down below. I will plug this into your business, so you don't need to waste even weeks, months, quarters, years, half years, I don't know how long, to figure this all out. Because one thing is for sure, if you don't book a call, well, you can try to figure this out, and I wish you the best of luck. But if you let us do it for you, you're going to have the results much faster. And if you watch this far, you probably want some sort of results. So book a call down below, and I'll walk you through the exact step-by-step process how we will get you more clients and make you profitable within 30 days.